So, James Bond, No Time to Die has come and gone. It's still out in the theaters, actually, but it's mostly in the international market where it's still making a ton of money. But it didn't make quite enough. It needed to make $900 million to break even because, well, there was a lot of factors that caused that budget to balloon. One of the biggest being the fact that I think they had to market the movie twice because they originally were going to release it, I think, during the coup. That didn't happen, of course, because movie theaters got shut down, so they delayed it, and then they eventually put it out, I think, in September. I don't remember when the movie actually came out. It made a lot of money, though, quite a bit. It was, according to Scott Mendelson from Forbes, as of yesterday, the movie's made $770 million. I think it'll still make some more money thanks to streaming, and physical releases are coming up. So it's still going to make some money. I think it will probably make its money back, which is amazing. That's a lot of money. Now, the search is on. Who's going to be the next James Bond? Because, of course, Daniel Craig is leaving. If you haven't seen that movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But there's a couple of reasons why they're searching for a new James Bond. Who will play the next James Bond? That's the question. Well, there's no doubt that it's going to be a man. Why is that even an argument? James Bond is a guy. Always has been. But there's some people that want it. Why can't a woman play James Bond? Well, his name's James Bond. But there's a solution to what's going on here to make maybe everybody happy. We're going to get a new progressive James Bond, a new James Bond for the future. Will he be a woke bloke? Don't know. The Rap puts out this. Whoever plays James Bond next, please don't make him a woke bloke. That's going to happen for sure, number one. They kind of dabbled with that in No Time to Die. I mean, there were headlines that said, this is the wokest James Bond ever, which kind of turned me off to the movie, to be honest. I hear some people liked it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it soon now that it's on streaming. I'll probably watch it within the month. I'm not really in a rush to see it because I know all the spoilers for the movie. But I think for sure the next Bond movie is going to be very, very progressive. And all of the elements that really make this character stand out are going to be gone. All of the toxic masculinity will be ripped off of the movie, and you're just going to get a generic action movie. But of course, that's most of modern entertainment nowadays. Generic, mundane, boring. It's pretty much in the toilet, to be honest, other than a few standout things here and there. But we have a solution for James Bond, the way to kind of get free marketing in some ways, in a way that they can get that progressive old Twitter talking, get Twitter to show up, make him non-binary, give him they, them pronouns. Could a future James Bond be using they, them pronouns? Producer Barbara Broccoli is open to the idea. This is for sure going to happen. Because what do you do? Like, what is the best way to market now? The best way to market is to go woke. Because you get Deadline, NBC, Fox, all the outlets talk about it, and they give you free coverage. And entertainment studios think that this is the way to get people in seats. This would be a terrible, terrible idea. Horrible idea. James Bond, one of the reasons that he is a popular character is because he is a male power fantasy. This would absolutely turn off a lot of people to see this movie or just go see any of these movies. So, is it possible that a future James Bond could identify as non-binary? Producer Barbara Broccoli thinks so. Broccoli, who owns the rights to Bond through her company, Ion Productions, did an interview with host Anna Smith with the Girls on Film podcast. In the episode, the question of gender-bent Bond was brought up. In response, Broccoli replied that Bond will stay a man and stands firm that while gender-bending Bond isn't going to happen, and that new roles should be created for women. I 100% agree with that. I think that's what you should do. Stop taking established characters and changing them, create new roles. The problem is you have people that have no talent creating things right now. So when they do create new roles and new characters, they usually always flop. And that's kind of been a fact for a while. That's when Smith asked Bond's pronouns, and is it possible he would be calling himself they, them? And Broccoli replied, who knows? I think it's open, you know. We just have to find the right actor. It's interesting she didn't flat out say now, which means we could be seeing a different type of Bond in the future. She definitely wants the character to be British and male, and maybe everything else is up for discussion. Well, if he's they, them, he's not male, right? Isn't that both genders? So he wouldn't be male. He'd be they, them. So the future is not bright for James Bond. I think, honestly, I wish they would just rest the character for like a decade where we get all this mess figured out. Studios can go broke and then resurrect and start giving real entertainment again when they eventually figure out that this little like small group of losers on Twitter are not the future of entertainment. Then we could finally maybe get things back, but I don't know. I really wish they would just rest the franchise. I'm predicting the next James Bond is going to be a terrible, shitty movie. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. They're usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.